Hi everyone, thanks for watching. I'm Lauren from Guthrie and Ganny, and in this video I wanted to share with you all of the details about our 10th anniversary celebrations that we had this past weekend to celebrate 10 years of me having my shop, Guthrie and Ganny. And those of you that have been following my channel for a while, or you've been following me on Instagram as well, might have seen some of the pictures and clips and things already, or maybe you saw some of the build up to it as well. We've been working towards this amazing event for the past few months now, and it was really exciting to finally get to the day. Now, I know that so many of you watching online are a bit too far away to come and visit the shop in person, and I didn't want you to feel like you were missing out on the day. So I've got lots of photos and little clips and videos and things to share with you in this video so that you can get an idea of the atmosphere and feel for the day. It was such an amazing day. It was really lovely to see so many people come to the shop from the online sewing community. Everybody just looked absolutely amazing. They were all wearing gorgeous handmade outfits. It was really lovely to see everybody so happy and excited about sewing and fabric. So the way that we had set up the shop and the studio and everything was that we were going to be revealing our new fabric print. That's the one that I'm wearing just now, Be Happy Blooms, which I designed in collaboration with Rachel Parker to mark the occasion. And we've got a gorgeous display in the window behind me here, which I'll talk about in more detail shortly. But we had dressed all of the window beforehand, so then as the blinds went up and our lovely eager customers were waiting outside in the morning, it was their chance to see it for the first time. So we had transformed the studio, which is above the shop floor, so that's normally where we hold all of our sewing workshop, so it looked pretty different from its usual setup with all its machines and cutting tables. And I had worked with our local florist Jordan Isherwood, who's in Bourneville, for anybody who's local. She's amazing, and she designed and installed this amazing dried flower installation. And all of the, not all of them, but most of the dried flowers that were in the display had been spray painted to coordinate with the colours of the fabric. So it really helped to give like a physical presence of the fabric, and it hung down really low from the big high beams that were in the studio. So it meant that you could really kind of like walk amongst it and be inside the flowers, which was really magical and special. And we'd sort of set up the room so that the sample rail with all of the garments that were samples from the kits that we were launching were all sort of on the other side of the flower, so it kind of meant like you had to sort of walk through it to discover all of the new things that we were launching on that day. So the two kits that were launched at the event day as well were the Closet Core Knix dress and top, and then the Megan Nielsen Jara sweatshirt. So I'll talk about the Knix dress and top first of all. When I first saw this pattern, I absolutely loved it. I think it's really beautiful. It's got so many nice details, and I knew that it would be perfect to pair with our new fabric print, which is on an Ecovero viscose base. And we've got it in 3 different colorways. I do have a separate video that goes into detail a little bit more about the design process, but I'm going to focus a bit more on the event itself in this video. So the two kits that we had, either you could get enough fabric in the kit to make either of the top versions of the pattern, so the one that's got a V-neck with a facing, or the sort of tunic length that's got one gathered peplum, or you could get enough fabric to make the dress version, which is the version that I've got on here with the long sleeves, and it's got 3 beautiful tiers. It's so lovely, and yeah, the fabric just really swishes beautifully in the fuller design of this garment. So we had those 2 kits, and then also we brought back our popular Chicacheetah print, which we had previously released on a viscose space cloth, but this time it was on an organic cotton French terry. So it makes a really lovely lightweight spring version of a jumper or a sweater, and then we had matching organic cotton ribbing to go with the fabrics that's been custom dyed to match the 3 colorways of the Chicacheetah as well. So it was really lovely to bring that back again. It was so popular as a print on a viscose, and the colours just look amazing on the French terry. It really pops, such a lovely colourful garment. So also in the studio we'd set up a little bit of a temporary kind of counter or pay point so that everybody coming to the day could get their new kits or their fabric by the metre there as well. And we had little mementos for the day as well. So we had some gorgeous little woven labels which had icons ones that were from the birthday print itself, and then also some lovely notebooks as well that had a gold bee stamped on the front. They were all produced and printed locally in Birmingham. They're really beautiful notebooks with a stitched spine down the side. We also had a little slideshow on the computer just so that those attending on the day could see the images that they would normally see if they were buying the kit online. So it just gave a little bit of an insight into maybe how to style it and wear the different garments with different things. And then we had the kits themselves out as well, so you could sort of see the components that were inside each kit. And then I also had some posters made of it as well to put in frames up in the wall, which look really good. Quite a lot of people have been asking me if we're going to be selling them as well. To be honest, I hadn't really thought about it. I had just kind of done it as part of like the decoration of the studio on the day. But I'll certainly bear it in mind once we've kind of recovered and caught up with everything after the event. Then I will certainly put some thought into that. So if you are interested in having those designs as prints, then please do let me know. I'd also got this little book made as well, which kind of picked out all of the elements that are in the print. They are some of the sneak peeks that I was sharing in the lead up to the event, so it just helped to illustrate and describe what all of the different plants and flowers and foliage were that are in the print. And we also had some cakes and Prosecco or homemade lemonade for everybody as well, and I got little rice paper circles printed with a fabric print too, so even the cupcakes were in keeping with the theme of the day. We did also have a reel of other past Sewing Society kits that we still had a little bit of stock of as well, so people could browse those on the day too and be inspired to add to their me-made wardrobe. And it was just such a lovely atmosphere in the studio. It was really, really busy. I felt completely overwhelmed and just in awe of how many people had made the effort to come to the day. It was really, really touching, and I just appreciated it so much. It was such a lovely atmosphere. Everybody was chatting. The room kind of became a bit like a big long queue, but it was okay. Everybody was making new friends and just having a look around and soaking up the atmosphere. It was just a really lovely, enjoyable day. And then down in the shop itself, Joe and the rest of the team had really gone to town with making the shop completely pristine. It was so clean and tidy, everything was super organised, and just really tempting to come and look around all of the gorgeous fabrics that we have got in the shop as well. And then of course the gorgeous window display as well, which we tied in with the theme of the dried flower installation that was up in the studio. And Joe hung loads and loads of foliage and dried flowers from the ceiling in the bay window, and it just looks absolutely amazing. It looks really, really good. It frames all of the garments that we have got in the window perfectly. We also had these really lovely posters in the window as well, which are like blown up versions of the little woven labels that we had made especially to mark the occasion too. So it's just tying in everything together there with those lovely feel-good messages. So we've got one of the garments that are from the kit, so it's the Closet Core Next dress. That's the maxi dress, maxi length version with the long sleeves. And then we have also got the assembly line cuff top, which looks really cute. It's a nice simple one, just a really lovely simple top you can wear with trousers or jeans. And then we have got the named Taika dress, which is really lovely as well. A really flattering shape, and then a sort of fuller long maxi skirt with little elasticated cuffs on the sleeves too. It's really cute. I love this dress. I've been wanting to make it for ages. And then finally we've got the Chalk and Notch wren blouse, so it's just giving you a little taster of other things that you can make with the fabric as well, which we do have available by the meter as well as in the kit too. And on the day, the absolutely incredible and amazing G&G team, I don't know what I would do without them. They had all gone to the effort to make their own garment in the new prints that we had as well, and they just looked incredible. They looked so amazing. I was so super proud of them. They just looked gorgeous and very inspiring, all the different makes that they had. I'm going to make a separate blog post and a little video about all of the makes that they did as well, so stay tuned. I will have that ready for you soon, but I can give you a little bit of a taster in this video here. So I hope you have enjoyed having a little insight into what our amazing event day was like. If you did manage to make it to the event, thank you so much. It was incredible to see you. If you didn't manage to make it, then don't worry, you can still see everything online, and yeah, hopefully that little taster gave you a sense of what it was like. If you've got any comments or questions at all, you can always leave a comment below, or feel free to give the shop a call or an email. You know, the G&G team and I are always more than happy to help. I hope you really love the kits and the fabrics. It's been so exciting to finally be able to share it with you all after building it up for so long. Remember, I do have that other video that's a bit about the design process that I went through when I worked with Rachel to design this new Be Happy Blooms print, so you can check that on my YouTube channel and on the blog on the website as well. And then coming up, I do have that, as I said, I do have that additional post and little video which will be all about other things that you can make with the fabrics that we have got as well. So thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so you don't miss out on the next video, and I'll see you soon. Bye.